Hello, welcome to another YouTube video. Before I start this video, I want to say something which I always forget, that is subscribe below. So if you click subscribe, then every time I post a video about design or anything else, mostly I'm going to be posting about design, but you'll get notified of it. So please subscribe below if you want to get more videos from me. And today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. So I wanted to do something else. I had something else planned for this week, but then from my previous video, I'll leave the link down below. For my previous video, I got asked a lot of questions from people, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a Q&A, because answering all the questions for people who asked me. So the first question was, what software tools you use specifically for graphic design? So for graphic design, I use Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign or Sketch. If I'm doing more like artsy stuff, like not flat UI design, but more like an animation, like not an animation, like an animated figure or a painting, digital painting, or some kind of cartoon or something, I do it on Photoshop. But with Illustrator or Sketch app, I do more of UI design for apps and websites and anything, or flat design. And InDesign is mostly like, I used to do a lot of brochures and like posters and stuff, or newspaper layout. I have finished visual communication. I want to be a UX designer. Can you please tell me, do I need to do master's degree? Do I have to go abroad? Can I expect monthly salary of 30,000? I would suggest, you don't have to actually do a master's degree if you don't want to do it, but I would suggest you to do some online courses or read some UX books, UI design books, or just do some online course. It's not as expensive, and it's very, very helpful. And do I have to go abroad? You absolutely don't have to. If you want to, you can stay wherever you are. So much opportunity even in India right now, so you can definitely be right there and do what you want to do. And can I expect monthly salary of, okay, I don't know about India, but from what I've heard, it's still picking up, so you could expect it, but they would preferably want you to do more than just graphic design, more like software design also, like coding and stuff. If you do that, you'll get paid more than this, definitely. But for now, it's still picking up, so I wouldn't think they would pay more than this. Person, he sent me a really, really long message, like a really, really long message. My one advice is, to whomever you ask for advice, please make the message really short, or email really short, just like 3-4 sentences or max 5 sentences. He's finished his high school and he wants to get into college, and he's wondering if taking computer science, your question is if I should take computer science so that it will allow me to go into A&M, to Texas A&M University, and allow me to go to Pixar from there. So I mean, you're just getting into undergrad. I would suggest you take computer science or something related to design, like, hello ma'am, I found you from UI UX page. I'm working in visual effect field and planning to change in UI designing. Some of my friends are in this field, but I'm not getting what to do. I completed Photoshop and Illustrator. I have done some work as app and web. If possible for you, I want guidance from you, as you are experienced in this. Thank you. Okay, I think you should do more like prototyping tools, learn the different steps. So there are many steps in UI design. There is wireframing, prototyping, ideation and storyboarding, and so it's basically the process. So what you should do is, you should try to think of how to solve problems. So UI design and UX design is not just about design, it's about how you solve a process, the way you think, the way you come up with solutions for different different things. But what you should do is you should start reading UI design books or do some courses, so that you kind of get an idea of what all to learn, what all to do. That will be like your stepping stone to do something else. You can find a lot of online courses in Coursera, Udemy, digital tutors, lynda.com. I'll leave the links down below, so please do those courses so that you get some idea of what's going on. Next one, I need your help. I'm planning for masters in HCI. Does UT-A&M good? Is UT-A&M good for this course? So currently Texas A&M doesn't have a HCI course as such. It does have a lot of HCI courses, computer interaction courses, which I did. So I came mainly for animation and interaction design, but I learned HCI and interaction design from other courses that were there. So there's no course or program as such for it, but there are so many other universities, so many more universities. Like there is Carnegie Mellon HCI program, Indiana University, which has an HCI program, and UC Berkeley, UCLA, Stanford, all the good computer science schools have a really good HCI program. So I think you should probably just research on it and go to a good HCI program, but Texas A&M doesn't have it yet. And could you tell me a bit about the course? Like, I want to know if it's more on the tech side with all the coding and stuff, or the art side and learning to use the software part. Also some portfolio tips, please. So to tell about my course, the course that I did was MS Master of Science in Visualization at Texas A&M University. It's a very good course. If you want to, it's rated number 2 in the nation in United States for animation school. It's a really good animation school, like a really good one. There are amazing courses for game design and animation, and you have a summer course where Pixar, DreamWorks, all these Disney, the people from those companies come for the summer and take a course for you, and you do a kick-ass video, kick-ass animation short film. So it's a very good program for if you want to do game design or animation, and it's really picking up in interaction design and computer interaction as well. So I think it's more, I wouldn't say it's fully design, it's fully tech. It's like half of tech, coding, and half of design. Folio tips, so it depends. I'm not sure what you want to exactly do. I don't know if you want to do animation, or I don't know if you want to do UI UX design. So depending on that, I would be giving portfolio tips. But on a general note, just put your best work, because what I heard is a recruiter has probably like a minute or even less than a minute, like 30 seconds to look at your portfolio, and as soon as he opens it, he needs to see your best work. He does not have time to see your entire work. So put your best work always in your portfolio. Something, even if it's one, if it's your best work, put just one. It doesn't matter. You should have done a lot of your best work, but then I think put work that you're really, really proud of. Don't put everything. Job hunt. So there are so many websites out there. There is LinkedIn, there's Glassdoor, there is Indeed, and more than that, I think you should really network with people, go to conferences, talk to your seniors, talk to the recruiters, email them, just ping them. Actually, I got a lot of interviews because I would care enough to ping the people who posted that job opening. So I think when you're hunting for jobs, it's good that you have a good portfolio, and it's good that you're going online and applying for it. But if you're a first time person who's just starting out as a professional designer, or any professional for that matter, make sure you network and try to get references. If someone refers you in that company, you have higher chances of getting a job. So I think you should just talk to people. You shouldn't feel shy about this. You should really go and talk to people and network and try to get referral, or try to get them to give you an interview. Books on user experience. So I haven't read books as such on user experience, but I've read a lot of articles on user experience. But since you said books, I'm gonna leave a link down below for great books for designers to read in 2016. It's an article by Robin Raska, and it's an amazing article. It's just too good. And Don Norman is really good. You have to read his books. The Design of Everyday Things, Emotional Design, Why We Love or Hate Everyday Things. So all these books are really good. Steve Krug and Don Norman, I just love their books. I think they're very easy to read and they're very sensible, very useful. And I will leave the links of those books also down below so that you can purchase it on Amazon or Barnes and Nobles, anywhere. Resume for good universities. So 10th question is also resume for applying to jobs. That's the last question. So I'm gonna just give you a general, I'm gonna combine both the 9th and the 10th question and give you a general answer for it. In your resume, always first is your name, a really catchy kick-ass objective. It's really like easy to understand. Don't put something like, oh, unicorn dust scattered on people, scattering on people, or something like that. Something really like, you know, so out of the way, so you think it's very creative but people really cannot understand, so don't do that. It's basically objective, before that your name and contact and everything, and then your objective like a catchy phrase, and then it's going to be your job experiences or internship experiences, and then it's going to be your projects like kick-ass projects, and then it's going to be your design skills and programming skills and technical skills, and then any other skills that you might know, and then after that is going to be your awards or honors or certifications or anything of that sort that you've got, and then your hobbies or anything like that. And one thing I want to say, when you're putting your contact details on top, just put your phone number. Nobody wants to know your address in the beginning. And put your portfolio link, your name, and then there should be a portfolio link, and then you can put your phone number. Your portfolio link is really important. I hope these questions help you. Feel free to ask me questions if you have anything else, and I would do another Q&A some other time. And good luck on your job hunt or your university hunt, and I will soon make a video on the different universities that you can go to for your design schools, you know, the really good design schools, and how they're ranked and everything. I'll do a whole video about design schools, and I'll be doing more design videos, so please subscribe and tune in, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.